So I got this paydirt from someone I've been watching on YouTube for a while now. And my family got it for me for a Christmas gift. I don't know if you can read that. That's Kleshguitars, his Klesh crumbs. It's his gold strike paydirt. Guaranteed half a gram. I'm going to actually open this up because it's damp. I can feel it's damp inside. I'm going to open it up and let it dry out, and that way I'll be able to classify it a little easier and be able to pan it out better for you guys, and we'll see what we can get. We'll keep you updated. I'll just let it dry out for a couple days. So it was dry in the bag. It just felt like it was damp, but it's dry. You can actually see the Klesh guitar pick in there, and it almost looks like glass, but it must be some kind of gem. But we'll just dump it out and see what it looks like. See what we got here. I can see a little bit of leaves and material like that in here. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like a piece of grass, some more grass. The guitar pick. I got a couple little gemstones in there. I think that's that one that looked like a piece of glass. I'm not sure what that is, but we're just gonna go through. We'll just take a look at it today. It's dark outside and I'm not set up to do anything. I'd have to get a tub or a wheelbarrow together to do this. So we'll get back to you when it's daylight out and I can get this taken care of. We'll see you then. So I'm just gonna do the classification here. We'll save out the guitar pick. There's some clumps of dirt in there. It looks like that had gotten wet and dried. We'll break those up a bit, which they'll get washed and come apart anyway in the panning, but we'll get them as much separated as we can here. So that's about what we're left with, just a quarter cup, not even a quarter cup of material for the, that's like about 1/8 inch or so, 1/8 by, yeah, probably just 1/8 roughly. So I'm gonna have to put this in something else so I can sift this, because I got stuff in my other gold pan right now. My other pans are in my truck. I don't want to, it's 10 o'clock at night, so I don't want to go out and get them right now, but I'll get back to you when I get this put away. So now I've got just a regular small little strainer. It's about a 1/16 inch mesh on there. We'll just go ahead and classify this down. Hope we don't spill too much. I think I see a couple pieces of gold down in there. We got one right, let me get the tweezers here. Right there's one little piece. Now we got one piece right back in here. You probably can't see past the camera, but I don't know if you can even see that. It's pretty small, but so you can at least see some gold in there. That's a good sign. Just keep on sifting this down. We can get as much out as we can. It does, some of the grass and stuff is getting through this little screen as well. twig in this one. Yeah, I see another little piece of gold just went through. So again, plus this little kitchen strainer, and we're only looking at maybe a quarter of a cup, or not, I mean, not even, that's probably like 3 or 4 tablespoons of material. See if I can spot anything offhand in there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in there, but it could just be covered up with dust. But I was seeing little flakes in here go through. Yeah, there's a little tiny piece right here. Yeah, I covered it up. Like there's you can see gold in there, so that's a good sign. What I got is some rare earth magnets out of hard drive here, just in a film case. I got like about 8 or so magnets in there, and they're basically just rare earth magnets, super strong. Let's see if we can get any black sand out of here. You can see there's quite a bit in there, not a ton, but for a small portion of dirt, that's quite a bit. And you can see how strong those magnets are. It's tough to get that stuff off there. I'll just put it back in. That way we try and eliminate picking up any other light material getting wedged in. But, I mean, that's not terrible. That's not a lot. And then we'll stick this on a plate and we'll save that and pan that out as well later. I'm gonna still end up panning it in the morning or in the afternoon when it's daylight out at least, and I can get outside and get a container to put some water in. But we'll get back to you then. So I'm doing this downstairs. I got a tub, cement mixing tub for the water. I got my screened material there. This is the magnetics. This is the bigger than 1/8 inch or so. That's the 1/8 inch down to 1/16 inch, and that's 1/16 inch and below. So I got my snuffer bottle. I just cleaned it out of my gold from local. And we're gonna set the camera up and get started. I'm gonna do this pan first. I didn't really see anything in there. I doubt there's gonna be anything that big. Then I'm gonna switch and do this. I'll pull out those couple gemstones, and then we're gonna start in on this back here, and we'll tally it all up at the end and see what we've got. So let's get started. Get the camera set here. No, I got it. So actually I need to put a little bit of soap or something in there. Little jet dry, just to make it so the stuff doesn't float away. I don't know what size this is. I know it's probably pretty dark in here. We don't have much light in our dining area here where I'm doing this. But I mean, these are all, I noticed the sand it's almost looks like river sand. It's hard to tell, but the bigger stuff is like almost like a mixture of river sand and crushed stones. But we'll see what we get here. I'll swirl it back and then I'll show you guys. I doubt there's anything in here, but it looked like there may have been one little teeny tiny minute speck, but nothing to really concern myself about. I'm gonna pull these. There's 2 gemstones. I was watching one of his videos and he was saying how he put one coin for metal detecting in every bag, which I didn't get that. I don't know how old the video was though. It may have been an older video, but I did get a Klesh guitar pick, but yeah, I'm doubting there's anything this big in there. It did say a ½ gram guaranteed. So, but no, there's nothing in there. Nothing in there, just gravel. So then I'll go through, I'll pan this and I'll just suck everything up and then show everything at the end. I know there's some gold in there because I could see it I could just see it visibly. So we'll get it taken care of. And so I don't know if I can speed this up a little. Actually, so I'll let this dry out and then we'll get the scale out. I'll give it a measurement and we'll see what we got. Let me try and get in some good light here. It's not, the problem is everything's got a glare, but it's drying off just by itself. We're in the desert, so it's dry air here, so it doesn't take long for this stuff to dry out. I'll get the scale together and it'll probably be dry by then and we can weigh it up, see what we've got, and get back to you then. So it wasn't a bad take on that gold. It's pretty decent. I mean, it's way more than I would find in a week out here panning the river. But we'll see what we got for a weight here. Try not to get any sand or anything in there. Or a minimal amount of black sands that might have been left with the gold. So it was guaranteed 0.5 of a gram. And we got 0.56, which is not too bad. I mean, that's obviously more than 0.5 of a gram. Yeah, I think my wife said it costs like, I don't know, $60 or something for this bag, or $69. I'm not exactly sure, but in comparison, I don't know if you'll even be able to see this, but I'm putting it next to the Klesh guitar pick. You can see that little pile of black just to the left of the guitar pick, that is the size of the gold that I'm finding out here in Oregon. And that's black sand and gold mixed. You can't hardly see the gold, it's so small. So this is it was pretty easy to pan in comparison to what I'm used to panning out here. I'll put this into my pan with my other gold. And then I'll turn this back on here. This is, I'll show you the bag here. This is from a big sporting goods store out here in Oregon that I bought this from. And this was, I think it was only, it might have been $20 for that bag of material. It was half a pound of pay dirt from Gold Rush, which I'm sure they just get some sand and seed a few pieces of gold in there, but yeah, it didn't even register on the scale. So there was only like 5 little tiny pieces of gold in that half a pound from Gold Rush. But I mean, yeah, I can't even get it to show anything on the scale. But overall, I mean, I'm a lot happier with the quantity of gold I got from this. I mean, that is iffy. I mean, I can't get a good shot really. It's probably not in focus. It's just a GoPro, but I mean, that's a pretty good portion compared to the minute. I mean, there's some little pieces of flour gold in that right there. And that's what I'm used to finding out here. That's probably, I think that was like a 5-gallon bucket of dirt I got that much gold in. So you're talking 100 pounds of dirt classified to 1/4 inch versus a pound of, I think it was a pound. It doesn't say, it just says, it doesn't say how much weight wise this was, but it was the Gold Strike Pay Dirt from Kleshguitars, guaranteed 1/2 gram, which it had. And I mean, I would say it was, I mean, it's a good fun thing to do right now, because the wildfires out here in Oregon basically closed all the roads, and they're still closed due to cleanup for me to even be able to go out and do any gold panning in the known gold rivers around here. I would just be prospecting if I went out at this point, just because there is only a few rivers in the area where I live that have gold in them. So we'll wrap this up. I still think it was good. I mean, it was fun to do. I mean, in the middle of winter. Well, I think it's January 8th today. So, I mean, just for something to do if you're bored or got the gold fever and you want to go out and try your luck, or can't go out to try your luck because everything's frozen like around here, then you can obviously go and get a bag of this dirt and have some fun in the winter time. But we're gonna wrap it up here. I may go out and shake out my miner's moss out of my sluice, just because now I'm in the mood for it. So I might go out and do that, maybe take a look at it tomorrow, and we'll get back to you guys. If not, this was fun to do. I mean, I would recommend it. You're obviously guaranteed whatever it says on the bag, whatever type of dirt you get. I noticed that he is out of stock on a lot of stuff right at the moment, just probably due to the holidays, but I'm sure I'll get right back into it. And thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and go ahead and check out his channel. And I mean, he does a lot of pay dirt reviews on his channel as well, to let you know if you're going to buy pay dirt, who to buy from and who not to buy from. So it's real informative. So until then, see you guys later.